What's going on, everybody? You are now tuned into another episode of Everyday Heroes, and we got real name Wynton, JB Written, Aunt of Dragons and Sideshow, the boxer and boxing trainer on the show. And before we get into anything, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the show. This is Everyday Heroes. We're on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, you name it, we're on it. Just go ahead and Google us. We're in the mix. All right. So before we get into anything, Sideshow the Boxer, how was your week?
And my week's blessed, man. I got to wake up this morning. Got to have my conversation on the way to work with my Lord. And I
Mm.
left everything else in his hands. And he said, I'm going to have a rest of the week. It's going to be wonderful, man.
All right. And JB, how was your week?
My week was good, man. It's real good. I was so happy to get this high school friend and talk to him again and get him on the show. So can't beat that, man. You really can't beat that. And he's doing great things for the community.
Thank you, my
Okay.
brother.
All
Glad to be
right.
here.
All right, cool. And Aunt of Dragons, how was your week?
This is honestly the highlight of my week because it makes me very hopeful and motivated seeing that people are actually doing positive things during this whole pandemic.
All right, cool. And me, I just been chilling, doing my thing, getting these podcasts knocked out, supporting black owned business month. That's what it is. The month of August is Black Owned Business Month. Support Black owned businesses. If anybody tell you anything otherwise, forget them. All
Welcome.
right. This is what we're talking about. We're gonna release these episodes every Friday. These gems, these jewels, we're dropping it every Friday. All right, for the rest of the month. All right, so this topic right here, all right, is gonna be on how to explain your business to people and the importance of having a good speech for your business. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go with JB first. What are your thoughts on this? You got any tips or pointers on this?
Oh, tips or pointers.
Anything you have to say about it in general?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. And I'm gonna let it pass around because I want to hear everybody's thoughts as well.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say, having your own business as anybody, black or white. You know what I mean, black or white. Good speech and good, elaborate talking and knowing how to address yourself, knowing how to carry yourself could be a pass or a fail of your business. I know a lot of people, and I'm not just gonna point out black people. I will I'll shout them out and be like, hey, go to them for business, and we'll reach out to that business, and the business won't contact the person back, or it'll take forever to get in contact with them. So and that kind of hurts you, and it kind of hurts me because they looking at me like, damn, you recommended me to this business. That's like if somebody asking me, say, hey, is it a boxing trainer? And I reach out to my brother and say, yeah, hey, reach out to him. He a boxing trainer. He know the gyms. He know where to point you in the right direction, but we can't get in contact with him. You know what I mean? It's like, and making me look bad. I was like, damn, I thought he was on the shit. You know what I mean? So it could be a pass or a fail to you. And next thing you know, you got to remember you ain't that only business around. It's more other boxing trainers. There's more other food. There's more other things around. So you have to be on your game, and just speaking and knowing how to proper emails, proper talking, just staying connected because that teaches the younger generation how to do it as well. So it's good to have fun at times, but it's good to let them know, like, hey, be there 9 o'clock sharp. Or I will be there as well. So I'm gonna stick with that right there, and I'm gonna let it be passed around and come back to me in a later time.
All right, all right. I like that. I like that. So, I'll just piggyback off that a little bit. Here's a little bit of tips for people that are want to explain their business. If you practice your elevator speech, right, which is a speech that you would promptly have in the elevator. How long is the elevator ride? 15 seconds, 30 seconds, something like that. So you just want to hit three main points. What is your business? What makes your business unique and stand out from the other places? And how can they find you and how can they shop there? That's the three key things you want to look at when you're practicing that little speech that you want to have. And you just want to have it ready. So when people ask you, what do you do? This is what I do.
I'm ready.
So that's something very simple for businesses to use, and it's very effective. Even me as a marketing guy, I market for a motorcycle company, and I won't say which one, but yeah, I market for a motorcycle company, and I also do marketing for myself in web design and web development. So those are the kind of things you can kind of put out there. Focus on buyer persona, so knowing your personalities,
Blessing.
who you're talking to. What's up?
No, no, no. I was saying that's a blessing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, man. And focus on buyer persona. So make sure you know your audience or the person you're talking to. Cater your speech and to them. If you see that person is a certain kind of way, you want to kind of just justify and modify to them to be able to sell
On
them
a podcast.
and make sure you're informative and clear about what you got going on. Be creative. Show your brand values. A lot of people today that there's a commercial ad that I saw where if you buy this sock, right, and it's from this company, you buy this sock and they donate the same pair to the homeless. And that was a great marketing strategy for me. It's great, it shows great brand value. It shows that they value the people out there that are struggling if you support this thing. So those are the kind of things you want to kind of, and that also trickles into customer benefits, because not only it benefits you to get that sock, it benefits others for the partial utilitarians out there. And then show your vision as a business owner and a consumer. So those are little tricks and tips that I can put out there for people that want to explain their business, want to explain that, and that's the importance of it. It's all about marketing, branding, and relating to other people. And once you find that out and once you get that controlled, the sky's the limit from there. That part. So anything you got, Ashley, on that? Like any tips, pointers, or comments you got?
I think what you Wynton and JB said is, I hope people are writing down what you guys just said. Just some little tidbits here and there that I want to add. If you can't explain what your company, your brand does in 2 sentences or less, then you don't know what you do.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have a very strong, the when I'm going scrolling through social media, looking at different companies, brands, etc., etc., if I'm scrolling through your page and their first three photos are just of the sky, it's like it shows me nothing. It tells me nothing about your business, you
Mm-hmm.
know? So make sure you can verbally say what your business does in a very short sentence. Make sure that your social media presence, as soon as you look at it, you know exactly what they do, you know exactly what they represent, and also be aware that not only are you selling a product, but you're also selling a feeling. There are tons of soaps, natural soaps out there. I'm looking right now for like the perfect natural soap for my face, right? But I'm also looking at reviews from other people, and I'm looking at how it made them feel. It made me feel beautiful, it made me feel lovely, it made me feel special. And it's like, okay, I want that same feeling that they have. So make sure that when you're selling your company, your brand, etc., like you're selling how you want people to feel when they walk through your doors. So yeah, and it's also just be great at communication. Like I always see all the time people saying, oh, just let the product speak for itself. It's like, okay, the product can't fucking talk though. So like you have to do that for yourself, So people skills is extremely important,
Mm-hmm.
and if you can't do that, hire someone to be the face for your brand. Hire someone to do the commercial, you know. Like, remember, like, no one wanted to eat Papa John's for a while. Now Shaq is the face of Papa John's, and I'm like, I don't even like pizza, but I want Papa John's. So it's like that matters, you know. So I think that's all I have to say. I'm gonna tap out there.
All right, cool, cool, cool. And what about you, Sideshow? Anything you have to say on that? And you're a coach, right? You're a business owner too, or you just are?
It depends. Legally, no, I'm not no business owner yet.
Okay.
Um, as far as that legal wise, but I do try to do. I do painting on the side, so I do try to pick up side contracts when I can.
Mm-hmm.
So I just got done painting a house. So I
Okay.
paint outside and inside. So
Okay.
it's
You're an entrepreneur then. That's
hey, I gotta
yeah,
eat, whether it's concrete,
yeah.
welding, painting. I gotta eat. Well, I don't. My kids do.
All
But
right.
as far, but as far as
Mhm.
business, I'm agree with Ashley. She said trust. I'm feelings with the customers. I'm gonna go as far as trust. Every customer is gonna want to be able to feel that they can trust your brand that you selling to them. It's gonna be a complete trust that is gonna be done exactly how you sold it to them verbally, but with the finished product. So if you can make them feel good after knowingly show them the fact, what's your name of your business, what you're about, what you're gonna be doing for them, what they need to be doing, and what need to be done. After all that's done, if they can trust you, man, you gonna get that work. And if at the end of the day, if your work matched what they trusted in the beginning, then the word of mouth is the biggest key to business because
Mhm.
this person be like, hey, this person did a good job, like Joe said, and then they gonna submit you to go to this person. And before you know it, 10, 20 people is gonna know who you were, and then that 10, 20 can triple and then quadruple, and before you know it, you have a franchise. So communication is one of the biggest keys. And to be able to communicate with these customers, you got to know how to talk. You got to have a beautiful speech game. You got to sell yourself. I don't care if it's selling product or repairing something. You got to know what you're selling. And if you
All right.
can put all that together, man, with hard work, I think you can do some damage in the business world as an entrepreneur, no matter what field of work you want to do.
No, that's definitely a fact, man. As Money Mayweather says, man, hard work, easy money. You know what I'm
They
saying?
trust
So
they trust
yeah,
your hands, don't they?
yeah, yeah, that's definitely true. Any other comments, JB, or anything, or should we get into our final thoughts?
I just got a few questions.
All right, go ahead.
A few questions, okay. Actually, you was talking about marketing and websites and Facebook and things like that. We know that's the kind of new world age, but can you kind of make it without being on social media?
No,
No,
not for very long.
you know. Okay, okay. So what's stronger, marketing on social media or word of mouth?
Hmm.
Marketing on social media, because the word of mouth is when they see when they comment on your stuff.
Yeah, but I know a lot of people that can make posts and nobody will say anything, whereas people scroll right past it,
and
and when you
and
get a word of mouth, that's like coming from a reliable resource and it's kind of the old school way. So what you think?
and this is what actually discourages people from posting, because just because someone doesn't hit like or comment doesn't mean that people aren't seeing it.
Mm, okay. What you think, Wynton?
In terms of like word of mouth and social media,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say this. I feel otherwise. I feel like word of mouth is better than using social media.
Okay.
It's scientifically proven still in 2020 that 92% of consumers they believe suggestions from their friends and family more than they do from online advertising. And I know this because I do marketing. That's what I do for a living. However, so marketing on social media and everything, it's pretty gimmicky, but it can work at the end of the day. And it's a quicker way to work than it is word of mouth. So if you want to be able to create that money and that income faster, yeah, social media is the way to go. But word of mouth is still dominant over that over the long run. And that's just what studies say, but that's just all I have to say in regards to that.
Okay. Is the stigma on black people in business kind of hurting business? Black people in their business?
Um,
Like we don't know how to successfully communicate and things like that. Like when you go to a black business, do people already come with that persona of, oh, this is my black brother, he gonna give me a discount, or what I mean, he gonna give me the hookup. So does that stigma kind of hurts us in the long run too? And you kind of, and as a business owner, you kind of want to play that part, like, yeah, or should you just remain professional?
I'd
all right.
love to hear Sideshow's thoughts on that, especially as a working in a gym. You know, everyone always expects a discount. I mean, I know I do. Always trying to sneak in and get those deals.
I like I like to say this. Do you want me to answer the discount directly or more towards what Joe was speaking?
Both.
I feel as far as I'm gonna start with Joe, as far as communicating as our culture, we could do better at communicating with one another. Um, yes, we have a tendency to think we're gonna get a hookup. I won't say every individual had that mindset, so I'm not just gonna put that on our brand as a culture, as a whole. But I would say our culture have a tendency maybe to do it to one another more than any other culture do. I can't agree with that part. But communicating what I mean as is I want to see us pick each other up more than tear each other down. Say you come in there and you want that discount, but I just can't afford it this week because my employees got to be paid, and I say you can't get your discount, and you go calling me name, da da da, and then go and send the company out, but you know you come here multiple times a week. So instead of lifting that brother up, we sometimes can discourage one another more than communicate in a better way.
All right.
Now,
All right.
to get what Ashley was saying with discount, man, when you an entrepreneur and you in the business for working for yourself, you're in the business to make money. If you wanted to work for somebody else, you would go do that, and then you won't have to worry about the stress of prices. So, if you set a price when they walk through your door, they should know that's the price. And if they don't like the price, well, this is America. This is what makes us so great. We have a lot of competition. So my brother next door to me might have a cheaper product or a higher product, but that's a chance when you walk in and out my door, you're gonna take. You don't go to every store for a discount, so you can't always expect something to be free. So communicate to know that we gotta work harder to get what we want. And if this is my product that you want and this is the price I'm saying I'm selling at, just communicate with me and say, hey brother, I understand your prices, but maybe I just can't afford it that day, and maybe I might work with you. So coming at me directly asking for a discount, nah.
Yeah, I have to definitely agree with that. All right, so we're gonna get into our final comments on this, and then we're gonna go ahead and close out. Any final comments, JB?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I think we made some great points.
All right, all right. Any final comments, Ashley? Sorry, I'm
I
dragging.
I love. Oh no, either or. I answered to both, I guess.
Yeah,
Just don't call me late for dinner. Oh, that was so lame.
I don't.
You're gonna cut that out.
Yeah,
But
I know. Yeah,
I love discussing these topics because as a capitalist society, anyone has the opportunity to start a business, but there are books written on it, but we refuse to read those books sometimes. So maybe if you hear it auditory, that'll help your business grow 10 times as fast as every other business. So I really hope that when you listen to these talks, guys, that you're not just listening because you're like, oh, I'm JB's best friend or I'm Wynton's best friend. No, like really take this information seriously. And if it's not going to help you, pass it along to someone else. And that's it.
that's amazing. That's amazing right there. What you said, Ashley. That's really amazing, and I have to definitely echo that. If you can't use it for yourself, pass it on to somebody else that can. This is what this is all about. Support black-owned business, man. Um, And as far as what I have to say, and then we'll go ahead and get to Sideshow's last comments, and then we'll go ahead and close out. Me and JB, we have meetings all the time, and we have meetings with new people all the time, and I kind of troll people sometimes, because they come to
Yeah,
us and
you
they
do.
say, okay, and so because they come to us and they say, hey, I want to do something for you, and I'm like, okay, what do you want to do? And they're like, well, I just want to do whatever, and I'm just like, okay, well, what do you want to do? Like you're coming to me with a plan, like you want to work for, you want to manage me, okay, what do you want to do in managing me? And when they come there with nothing, it's just kind of like pointless, and we just cut the meeting short. You know what I'm saying? And those people, as me and JB has found out, they don't last. They don't last at all, and that's because they come to people, they try to catch a wave, but they don't want to put in the work to actually build that wave, and that's the issue with that. So that's all I have to say in regards to that. Any final comments, Sideshow?
Man, I love this podcast. I love the communication with y'all guys trying to do as far as
Thank you, man.
upgrade the community, man. Help the community out, man. Educate them a lot more. I love this, man. We need more of it, more of us doing it. And if it's anybody out there that want to stay tuned, that want to contact me, my name's DeAndre Callins. I go by Sideshow the Welder. I'm in Lakeland, Florida. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, under DeAndre Callins. I'm looking for more sponsoring for my weekend free program for the youth. I need help with more equipment or whatever y'all want to donate. My program that I do on the weekend is completely free for anybody that want to lose weight, anybody that want to get in shape, anybody that want to get more flexible or just a better life. Just come out and communicate with us. We at Webster Park every Saturday and Sunday from 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. And man, just bring a bottle and a water, man, and I coach you for free, man.
All right, man. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. So, great show, you guys. Great segment. Hope you guys can take some jewels, some gems out of this. Really, it's really good stuff. So definitely, listen to the podcast, share it with your friends, and don't forget, Everyday Heroes is gonna have a raffle pretty soon.
What
It'll come
happened
to you.
when?
We're
What
gonna have
happened?
a raffle pretty soon
Okay.
after reaching a 200 subscriber benchmark. So you're gonna get a hoodie and a face mask, and then we're gonna spin the wheel again, and whoever gets the second name on the wheel, they're gonna get a face mask. All right. So it's gonna have face mask, gonna have Everyday Heroes imprinted on it. It's certified by the CDA or whatever you want to call the people for the coronavirus. So you're good with that. All right. So don't forget to
I did
like, comment, what's up?
y'all did a COVID-19 topic yet?
We've done a few of them, but yeah, we've done a few of them already. This is probably almost every week. But yeah, man. I mean, this is affecting our country so crazy. But from real name Wynton, JB Written, Aunt of Dragons and Sideshow. This is Everyday Heroes signing out.